Hello my dear friends and my dear students, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome back to Top Lesson for You. Dear friends, as you know that we are discussing about the tissues of the human body. Now in the previous lecture about the tissues, I have just introduced about the tissues. I had made the introduction of the tissues of the human body, that what are the tissues and what are the main types of the tissues which are present in our body, and we have defined each tissue in a simple and brief way. Now we are going in detail of the epithelial tissue right now in this lecture. So friends, we are starting with the epithelial tissues. Before going to epithelial tissue, let me introduce first of all that in our body we have tissues, and there are four types of tissues. The first one is epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue, right? Then the second one is muscular tissue. Muscular tissue, right? And the third one is the connective tissue. Connective tissue, right? And the fourth one is nervous tissue. Right, friends. So these are the four types of tissues which are found in our body, and they are making our whole body. These four types of major tissues are making our body. Now we are going to discuss about this epithelial tissue in detail, and the three next will be also discussed in full detail, and we will have lots of lectures about the tissues in detail, right? So let me write here the epithelia. Epithelia, or we call it the epithelial tissue. We call it epithelial tissue. What is epithelia or epithelial tissue? Look carefully, my dear friends. We know that in every tissue we have cells, right? In every tissue there are presence of cells. Now look, this is a tissue. Why? Because it's a combination of cells. It's made up of cells. Now look carefully, and here is also the same tissue. I'm making two pieces of them, because I want to make the definition of this tissue. Look, here you can see this is one cell and this is another cell, right? And in between these two cells there are a very little space, right? But here in this tissue, look, they both are the same tissues. This is one cell, this is another cell, but here the cellular space is not present there, right? There is no cellular space. So such type of tissue in our body is called the epithelial tissue, in which the cells are very close to each other. The cells are closely packed. There is no or very little intracellular space. Such tissue is called epithelial tissue. So let me write the definition here. The tissue, or we say the sheet of cells having no or little, what? The sheet of cells having no or little intracellular space. Intracellular space. Such type of tissue is called the epithelial tissue. That's very simple and very simplified definition. So the points to be remembered is that epithelial tissue is sheet of cells, right, having no or little intracellular space. This type of tissue in our body is called the epithelial tissue. Very simple. The next definition is that the type of tissue, right, the type of tissue in which cells are arranged very near or close to each other. Such type of tissue is called the epithelial tissue. Look, you can see here the cells are very close to each other. So I have written there no or little intracellular space. Here is a very little intracellular space, but here you can if you want to correct the definition according to diagram, you have to show two diagrams, and in one diagram we have shown that there is a very little space in between the two adjacent cells, and here there is very less or there is no intracellular gap between the cells. So this kind of tissue is called the epithelial tissue, right, in our body. Done. The next important point about this tissue is that what is the location of this tissue? Location. Where is this tissue present in our body, right? So if you want to talk about the location of this tissue is covering our body internally. So this tissue is present in internal covers of the body, right? This tissue is present in external covers of the body. For example, the skin is the external cover of our body, right? And then we also say that these tissues are present in the body cavities. In the body cavities, every cavity of the body has epithelial tissue. For example, if you want to know cavity, what is cavity? Cavity is such area where there is an special organ is located. For example, pericardial cavity, in which your heart is present, right? So this is your pericardial cavity, and in this cavity this is your heart. Now look carefully. The walls of these cavities are made up of epithelial cells. Okay, so we say the epithelial tissues are covering our body internally. It covers the body externally, right? Our skin, totally the superficial surface of the skin, which is called epidermis, is totally epithelial tissue. And which kind of epithelial tissue I will tell you later, right? Then the cavities of the body, for example, which cavities? For example, pericardial cavity. Pericardial cavity. Your pericardial cavity contains what? Contains epithelial tissue. Then we say pleural cavity, in which your lungs are located. Pleural cavity. So in your pleural cavity also the cavity for the lungs is also made up of epithelial tissues or epithelial cells. Then there is the peritoneal cavity. Peritoneal cavity, your abdominal cavity contains what? Contains epithelial tissues, right? So in these cavities they are present. And then we say also in the nasal cavity, right? In nasal cavity and oral cavity you have your epithelial tissues. So these are the very important areas. Or we also say that in our CVS, cardiovascular system, you know that the blood vessels which are present in your cardiovascular system, they contains the epithelial tissue, which we call endothelial tissues. So they are present like this, right, my friends? Okay, so we will give another example also, don't worry. Next, they are present in the body cavities. They are present in body tubes, my friends. The epithelial tissues are present in the body tubes. For example, they are present in GI tubes. For example, in your stomach, in your esophagus, right? In the esophagus, the inner walls of the esophagus are made up of epithelial tissues. We know this is the epithelial tissue. Then we know that in the stomach, the mucosa is the epithelial tissue, mucosa, right? You know that very well. In the stomach, your mucosa is made up of epithelial cells, like this, right? So we say in the body tubes, stomach is also a tube, esophagus is also a tube, or we say they are present in the vessels, right? In blood vessels you have the epithelial tissues. So as an example is also given here. So the inner surfaces, or we say the inner arrangements of the blood vessels contain the epithelial cells, which we call the endothelial cells. So they are present in the body tubes. Other than this, they are present in the urogenital tracts also, right? So there are I will give the examples there. Urogenital tracts, right? They are also present in your reproductive system. Reproductive system, and you know your reproductive system contains lots of tubing systems. For example, urethra, right? For example, other than that, for example, male reproductive system, if you want to talk, there are epididymis, right? There are the vas efferents and vas deferens, right? There are the seminiferous tubules. All these tubules contain the contain the epithelial tissue. So they are present there, and then we say that they are also present in the ducts of the glands also. So the ducts of the glands are also the examples of the tubes of our body, or we say they are also present in respiratory system, respiratory tubes. So friends, if you want to know what is the exact location of your of these epithelial tissues, so they are present in the and they are covering our body internally, they are covering the body externally, they are present in body cavities, you know, they are present in body tubes, and then we also say that they are present in body glands, right? They are present in glands also. So you know that glands are of two types. There is the endocrine gland, right? Other than this, I will also classify later the glands in a big detail. Then there are the exocrine glands. Exocrine glands. So the exocrine glands and the endocrine glands also contain the epithelial cells. For example, let us give an example here. For example, this is a gland, right? And this gland contains these epithelial cells, and these epithelial cells synthesize and secrete different substances into the blood or into a lumen. So all these cells are the epithelial cells. So these are the examples of the endocrine gland. And then we have also exocrine gland. So if you want to know about exocrine glands, we will give example. Look carefully. This is a gland, right? And these are the cells of the gland, right? And this is the duct of the gland, right? And in the duct of the gland also there are the epithelial cells. So these are the epithelial cells, and this, so such type of gland is called the exocrine gland, right? So epithelial tissues are present everywhere in our body, right? They are present in cavities, tubes, and glands also, and they are present, they are covering our body externally and internally, right? So you can see here in every image where I have shown the epithelial tissues, I have shown them in such a manner that all the cells are lying very close to each other. The intracellular spaces are, there are no intracellular spaces, or there are very less intracellular spaces. So such type of tissue, if you want to know, such type of tissue which is present in our body, which has no or very less intracellular spaces, such type of tissues are called the epithelial tissues, right, in our body, right? And this was about the locations of the epithelial tissues. Next thing we want to know that in which forms the epithelial tissues are found in our body, forms of the epithelial tissue. Look my friends, this was the definition, these are the locations of the epithelial tissue. Now in which forms they are present? So friends, we say that epithelial tissues are present in two different forms in our body. First, they are present in long sheets. For example, if you want to put off my skin and lie it on the ground, right, so it will make a sheet. So the skin example of the sheet type of or sheet form of epithelial tissue, right? And then there is another form which is called the glandular form, right? So epithelial tissues are present as sheets, right, and they are present as the glandular form. So in two forms they are found. They are found in our body. They are found in our body as sheets, for example skin, right, or they are found as the glandular, right? If you want to know about this, so if this is the blood vessel, right, look carefully, if this is a blood vessel, and look carefully, this is the epithelial tissue present in your blood vessel, right? Now what we do, we want to make a cut here. If we cut it here, if we cut the vessel here and we stretch the vessel, right, what do? We have cut the vessel here and now we are stretching it. So when we stretch the blood vessel, it will become like this, right? Now look carefully, isn't it a sheet like substance? Look, so the same blood vessel, so the same, if we leave it again, it will coil again and it will make a tube like structure, right? So they are present as sheets, or they are present in glandular form. So look here, they are the glandular forms of the epithelial tissue and they are the sheet form of the epithelial tissue. Other than that, the sheet form is also the skin of your body, so it's also a sheet, right? So epithelial tissues may be found as sheets of the cells or glands of the cells, right friends? So this was a very little bit about the epithelial tissue. I hope you are understanding. Now let's go for the classification of the epithelial tissue. Let me classify it. Classification. So classification is done by two ways. Number one, if we look at the shape of the cell, so we said this is that and this is that. So classification is done on two bases. Number one,